All right, we're getting ready for the open here in a few seconds. It is Wednesday, the 10th of October, 2018. I want to thank everybody for being here, and we'll be off in just a second. And we're off. Let's make sure that we make the markets earn our money. We've got a Dow buy signal over 432, but we're immediately pulling back. I'm going to give it a little bit. Yep, it's pulling back. The NASDAQ doesn't look very strong at all. We are still kind of in a trading range here at the bottom. S&P trying to bottom. Russell's in a rally mode here. We did have a buy signal there at 1622. Going to have overhead resistance around 24. And looking here at the stop levels. Stop levels are quite elevated, to be honest with you. Going back off to one contract. And, there's the Dow looking like it's short now. S&P approaching the law. Will it be a double bottom? They'll probably try to buy it up a little bit. That Dow short has a 32 tick stop. We now got a long that immediately flipped on the NASDAQ. We went right back down to the double bottom. Be careful out there. It is very volatile.
Order filled. Stop filled.
Couldn't move the stop back up quickly enough. Wouldn't have mattered. I entered the wrong one. Should have been in the Dow. Dow's approaching S1. Could do a bit of a bounce here. We're just chopping around here, NASDAQ. The markets are extremely nervous. They do not know what's going on. Yes, wild. Russell gave a buy signal. It's chopped though. S&P's grinding lower.
Order filled.
Short the Dow.
Stop filled.
Well, yeah, I should have made it get through the bottom there at 48. Looks like it's trying to bottom now.
Order pending.
we've got the bark signal. Is that a long or a short bark? Russell looks like it's trying to roll over.
Order canceled.
It's trying to form too much of a bottom there. Let's go ahead and go to an 8 here. Heading lower in the NASDAQ. Dow's trying to make a bottom. Continuation pattern in the NASDAQ, maybe? It's a long ways to the downside, but we've got the Dow grinding. Russell basically in chop. And we finally got our reversal. That wasn't working in the NASDAQ. Let's see what we get there. So get it going. Still kind of late for me to go short the NASDAQ here.
Order pending. Order filled.
Well, let's try this the Dow short again. Let's see if we can get any follow through to the downside. I doubt it, actually. Really extended to the downside, but maybe we can get some follow through. I don't know. I'm going to try to see if I can get to target 2 on this puppy. Whoops. May not be able to make it, but we might. Looks like it's trying to see whether it wants to go lower or not. Getting a little long in the tooth in the Dow, but I'm going to see if I can give it a little bit of room. Looks like it wants to bottom here.
Order filled.
Okay, I got back most of my last 2 losses, so all right, let's put that back on. Put that back on there. No idea. The markets are extremely nervous about something. Growth or whatever, and it's been time for us to do a pullback. So let's just, I'm not even gonna try to figure out why. I'm just gonna try to take advantage of the watt. Doing a pretty healthy bounce in the Dow now, and Russell's trying to get going. The Dow's about the only one that's got any kind of mojo to the upside. Although my bias for most of these is rallies should be sold. Momentums are pointing upwards in the Dow. Excuse me. So this little mini pullback for the on the bounce is probably only temporary. We have to see what we do at 356 if we can get back up there. I don't really like anything else. Am I behind times here? I sure am. Okay. Gotta keep an eye on that. And I'm watching the Dow over 355. NASDAQ just did a bounce over 17. Got a long ways to go to 7,400. Continuation pattern developed right there. And momentums are pretty good. We're at target 2 on the NASDAQ longs that are up there. I'm going to go back and do that. So it's approaching a swing level here around 21, 22, 73, 22. No, sorry, RJ. Whatever. Okay. I've been talking to myself. I put it on mute for a second. Sorry, RJ. I'll have to keep an eye on that. It gets a little behind at times. It has something to do with me punching on the inside the chart. It always seems to go into the NASDAQ more than anything else, but maybe that's because I'm looking at the NASDAQ more often. We do have a little mini rally going on there in the NASDAQ. Dow, no momentum in that. Amazing. Okay, selling off again in the Dow. Russell's in a rally mode here. Kind of likes that. Watch Russell over 1623.5. What were my trades? Well, I don't even remember. The last one was a Dow short at about $175 or so. I don't remember. I'm trading in one contract because of the volatility. I'm still down about $90 for the day because I had 2 losses out there before. Premature short on the Dow and a premature short in the NASDAQ as well. Right on direction, bad on timing. NASDAQ trying to roll over now. Russell pulling back. We're in chop into Russell now. Watching that. And pulling back hard in the everything else. And we're going lower in the Dow. We got a short signal at 328, and I was looking elsewhere. So watch to see if it tries to form a double bottom here. They'll at least try. I think because we're so far extended, almost all those that are anywhere near a double bottom, they'll at least attempt to try to do it. Whether they succeed or not's another story. Another short here in the NASDAQ. It's in chop. Momentum say it's going to bounce a little bit. 73.20 go to 28 in the NASDAQ.
Order pending. Order filled.
Alright. See if I can give it a little bit of room there in the NASDAQ, but it's probably going to go against me. Got to get back up. Come on. Need over 22, and there'll be a continuation.
Stop filled.
Stopped out. -1. All right, thanks, Pablo. Who knows? Really don't care, do we?
Order filled.
All right. Let's see if we can go lower in this NASDAQ. If we get to 36, we'll kill it.
Order filled.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I did a fat finger on that close. I didn't mean to do that. Oh well, F for effort. Ink you frozen again? Well, okay. I don't understand how. I didn't do anything to it. Sorry. I've done everything I could possibly do to make it work. Let's keep an eye on it, though. I will not touch the NASDAQ chart up there once we get it working. Here comes the rally in the NASDAQ now. Let it pull back. Do a zigzag here. And we're still keeping up here on the chart now. We're in chop there, and we're grind lower in Dow and S&P. No, NASDAQ's not stuck now. See it here? Upper right? They're all working now. I'm not touching anything. It was stuck a few minutes ago. Is yours stuck, Alan, or are they all updating?
Order filled.
All right, I'm short the Russell. Let's see if we can get any lower. it's right at a swing level that needs to die, baby. Pretty much lost control of the stop on my Russell short.
Order filled.
Okay, I'm out of the Russell short. Looks like it wants to bounce. Yep, okay here. Yeah, it's updating on all the charts now here, what I'm seeing. I didn't know if maybe you were stuck on the projector type thing. Oh, just be quiet, buddy. Yeah. All right, we're still only 11 minutes into the market, folks. Well, we haven't. Be careful with any longs here. Oh, sorry. Yeah, 21 minutes. Hey, it's new math, Pablo. A new watch. It's the Nintendo watch. Great. Well, hit and run is what we got to do today. Dow has a short here below, and we're just grinding down lower the S&P, but it looks like it wants to rally a little bit. NASDAQ wants to rally. Over 98, the NASDAQ might have some chances here.
Order pending.
So I'll see. I'll have a shot there and probably go for 3 or 4 points. See what you do. And rolling over. Not looking so hot.
Order
There.
canceled.
Just be patient. Absolutely, John. Absolutely. Okay, we're coming up near a triple bottom on the NASDAQ here around 82.5 or so. You know, we're so far down. I don't know how we could go a thousand lower, but we're down 115 on the NASDAQ. We're down 23 on the S&P. We're down 12 in the Russell, 190 in the Dow. There's just fear out there like crazy. The VIX is 17.5. Down at S2 on NASDAQ. The CPT trades seem to work fairly well this morning. A couple of them have been stopped, but a couple of them are okay. Mainly the Russell ones are okay. Dow shorts have been just okay. We got a continuation signal here in the NASDAQ. I am not going to touch this chart, but it's just kind of grinding lower. See all the zigzags here. We're so far extended. I'm really concerned about going short again, unless I get a substantial rally first. I'm just only slightly underwater with all those darn trades that I took. Dow gave a buy signal, but it's very aggressive to go long with what we did. But in my opinion, we're overdue some sort of internal rally or intraday rally. NASDAQ gave another short. Momentums are a little oversold though. Dow's rolling over again. Russell rolled over while I was looking elsewhere. Short here, short there, and a short there. They've all worked at least to target one or more. Momentum indicators mean nothing today. They're in fear mode. Sell first and take no prisoners. Well, 2860 was my number, and we're there now in the Dow. I'm in the S&P. My number on the NASDAQ is just blown by. It was 7350. And Russell, forget it. And the Dow, can it be 26,050? Whoa. We've lost almost 2% in the NASDAQ today. You say that, you can look for it, but be careful. There's with stuff like this, they're selling everything. All bounces are being sold. Look at it. Every bounce in here, intra, has been sold. Bounces sold here. Bounces sold here. Bounces sold here. Now, we're coming up with 10 o'clock reversal. Could be 30 minutes worth of selling enough? I don't know. Yeah. Well, the markets today are not for the faint of heart, that's for sure. It looks like the market that's behaving the best today is probably the Russell, in that the signals are working best in the Russell. Maybe the Dow. Got a couple of stop outs in the Dow. There's the NASDAQ rolling over again. But right now we're only still in chop. It has to break down below 45. We've just got a long signal. It's still in chop. There's no way that's a long in the NASDAQ. Might be over 61.
Order pending. Order filled. Order filled.
What's NASDAQ when it gets up to 72, 75? Should run out of steam there. Somewhere between there and 80. Yeah, it's run out a little bit before that, maybe. Russell still going lower. Thanks, John. I'll take a look at the chart in just a bit upon your post, but thank you. Is it get stuck again? Well, you know what? I haven't touched it. So how can it be behind? I'm sorry. It's just, there's a short.
Order filled. Stop filled.
Oh, I just did a knee jerk.
Order pending. Order filled. Order filled.
I'm actually green for the day. I ought to probably stop this while I'm ahead, you know. Wait for a trend, Steve. Adrenaline junkie, huh? Would we say about rallies being sold? We're not getting a lot of follow through on most of these, though. We're only getting target one. We got close to target two in the last NASDAQ short. All right, is that stuck again? How is it sticking? I'm not touching it. All right, Dow's in a sell-off mode, S&P in a sell-off mode. Darn, that Dow was looking good. See that short over here? Target 3 plus a bunch. Russell, short way over here, almost double target 3. And I'm messing around in the NASDAQ. These are almost no pain at all in the even the S&P on that 3 Inorinco. It got to target 2 and now it looks like it's bouncing. I'm going to put, I'm going to shift where I've got my emphasis. Probably too late in the day to do that. I'm going to move my chart for the Dow in front of my face. NASDAQ's over 45. Sure looks like it wants to run to 56 to 58. It's still kind of in chop. Well, we're still updating here, so I haven't touched it. There's 50 in the NASDAQ. See if it can get up here to this 55. That would be the target. Target 3. Can't even do it. It hit target 1 in a bit. Oh, maybe it is. You had to pull back first. Another buy signal in the NASDAQ. They're selling everything off. Everything. Right. Well, I lied. They aren't selling everything off. I have some United Health, and it's still hanging in there for now. Dow's tried to go back down towards a double bottom. Nope. It was in behind again. And we're still updating in the NASDAQ, the S&P, the Dow, and the Russell charts. They're all updating. Okay, let's see if we do a zigzag around this 190 level on the Dow. Right now, the target really be about 230. So it's not going to do a zigzag, it looks like. A lot of it appears to me that a lot of our standard patterns are not working as well as they normally do. And that's probably because of all the fear out there. Russell bounce. Dow's been a nice bounce. So's the S&P. Yeah. Once you get beyond a certain amount of selling, then the emotional fear takes over, and then selling begets more selling. I think it was kind of calm until yesterday and early today. Nasdaq is giving a choppy long indication, but I don't see that. Do you? Maybe it goes back up to 61. We got to 72.60. Wow. The risk is still 37 ticks over there. I mean, the risk numbers are quite high. There's 60 on the NASDAQ. What goes around comes around. We do have this bias to the upside. You can see that in the kind of the trend. It was really pronounced back here, although look at the chop to get there. Then we did the pullback, and looks like it might want to try to go a little higher, but gosh only knows. From a bigger perspective, yeah, we're kind of at a, the toppy this will be 72.70. I'm looking at a 10 yen Renko on the side. Russell's back up to S2. And it's still updating. Yeah, we're updating there, we're updating there, we're updating there. Okay. Dow's doing a pullback. Looks like it may want to try to get into chop right now. See if that Russell can get over 1613. I don't know. There we go again in the NASDAQ. Making another push towards that 7270. Consolidation going on in the Dow. The belated a late buy signal here on the S&P, but we got a swing level here around 2860. I've hidden my mouse from me. Dow looks like it wants to pull back into chop. Russell looks like it wants to pull back into chop. So is the NASDAQ and S&P. Maybe try to digest some of this move this morning somehow. $10.15, 45 minutes into the markets. And no, I didn't use a Nintendo watch this time. You guys having fun out there? We had the opportunity to make a bunch of money out here, guys. All we had to do is pick the right direction and the right instrument, and I did neither. Did a little bit of it and a little bit no. Late sell signal in the Dow. Coming back down to double bottom-ish. 26,160. Remember, 26,050 is the daily target. as support anyway. They did try to buy it up at that 160 level, and over 190 it's dead meat for a short, so it'll be more than just temporary. And approach at 190. We're updating on the NASDAQ. Russell's updating, Dow's updating, S&P's updating. So, don't touch anything. Okay. Yeah, it's exhilarating, but we could have made more money. But you know, and this kind of volatility is kind of the stupid moves that I did. I guess I'm lucky just to be slightly green. Third signal in what there? Oh, got a sell in the NASDAQ. I want a 10 Uterenko, not the 8, and I'm not touching it. Dow's coming back down for the next time on this 160 level. Is it going to poke its nose lower or not? I think I see the momentum's just kind of dribbling. They're not getting all that excited. We're getting a bunch of the action waves are dissipating. It's the best way to put it. Now watch the NASDAQ below 46 to 44. We are rallying off of the swing level.
Order pending.
Let's see if we can get one more push lower here in the NASDAQ. We do have a couple.
Order filled. Order filled.
Oh well. That didn't work out very well. Momentums were just barely okay. I think I need to stay away from the NASDAQ. Chop City and the NASDAQ. S&P gave a long signal, but it's close to chop, so be careful. The smartest thing I did today was go to one contract for every trade. And
Order pending. Order filled.
Dow long. I guess that's a long bark. That was the trash guys, the recycler guys. Well, we're having trouble with this 190 level. There we go. And the Dow Dow's going to have trouble with this 200. My target's at 214.
Target filled.
Okay. About $100 on that one. Let's see if it can get over 26,220 on the Dow. If it does that, may have a little bit more to go, but this 230 area around S2 is going to be a little bit of a tough nut to crack because there's a swing level to the left. I'm not even going to bother to mark up the swing levels at the moment. We're not honoring them mostly. Well, I guess we'll probably start doing that now. Yeah, and let's go to all charts. Let's go to Peach Puff. The Dow, it's off the chart to the top. We're still updating at the NASDAQ. Russell's still updating. Dow and S&P are both all updating. Okay, so good. We got up to the swing level of 219, 220 in the Dow. Pulling back. You can see that little level here, 220. Trying to do a zigzag pattern intraday J-hook or not. Momentums are a little on the extended side here. Watch 225 on the Dow now. NASDAQ is approaching the 72.75 level again. Should break through this time, I think. The R squeeze is okay. The momentum indicator is still a little overbought, but which chart or charts and time frame type of thing? We got the reversal, NASDAQ. I've got a Dow buy signal here. Kind of tough. The chart's stuck again. Little extended on the Dow. I'm not going to go long. All charts seem to be updating up here. I'm not going to touch them. I want to thank everybody for being here. I do appreciate it. I hope we're doing well, and I do appreciate everybody making comments and providing input to what they see. That's really they're entertainers. They're journalists. They report what has already happened and then try to in my mind, they try to say why, and there's sometimes no other reason other than the market's taking profits and selling off. Yep. Okay, watch for the Dow to get over 25. Watch the Russell 1616 ish. Problem with that is we're going to have overhead resistance on everything. We've recovered a lot of the sell off in the Russell. Um, yeah, we're right at about a 50% bounce. And we're about a 33% bounce in the NASDAQ, not much. Not even less than that in the Dow. The Dow's maybe about a 10 or 20% bounce. So be careful. It might have been too fast. You know what happens with Pablo when the volatility goes up? They pump a whole lot of premium into those options. So day trading options is sometimes problematic. Yeah, that's the problem with options. There, you not only do you have to be right in direction, you have to be right in time, and then you have to be right in not paying too much premium. So there are two extra factors in there that you really can't control, but you can kind of guesstimate on the time. But the premium you have absolutely no control over other than to not buy. You talking about oil report? No. Oil report, I covered it in the pre-market. It's tomorrow because Monday holiday. Right. You're absolutely right, John. But thanks for reminding me, just in case I forgot. All right, Art. Way to go there, buddy. You the man. Dow's consolidating at this level. Trying to figure out whether it wants to go back down or higher. The S&P sell it off a little bit. NASDAQ is definitely selling off. Remember the NASDAQ and Dow were
Order pending.
I've got another sell signal continuation pattern developing here in the NASDAQ on a 10-yen Renko. I've got my sell on the other side of the swing level. So at 72.62.
Order canceled.
Dow's pulling back. We have a swing level around 194. See if it can bounce here. Got another sell signal in the NASDAQ. Boy, that's wild. That is wild. Okay. NASDAQ now looks like it's in rally mode. It's, oh gosh. Yep. What's the Dow over 225? Tried to go lower, couldn't make it. Got up to the S2 and pulled back. In the Dow, that is. All right, I'm going to step aside for 2 seconds. I'll be right back. I left the phone on. That was a Wednesday 10:32. All right, Dow gives a sell signal here while I was stepped away. Okay. You guys go out. Out. Oh, dear me. Children, children, children. Be careful, we're kind of chopping around here. NASDAQ is updating. Russell's updating. See how the chop is? The Dow's a little bit
Order filled.
more, well, the more controlled. Let's see if it can go lower here. And we're short the Dow. Gonna go into this support area. Still pointing lower. Let's go to break even.
Order filled.
All right. It'll go lower. I took the money off the table because I just said, you know what, I'll just scalp it. S&P back to, what's back to 60? We were gonna, oh yeah, 62, right. But that was a while ago. Now, didn't have the intestinal fortitude to stay with that Dow short. That's the problem with being in one contract. NASDAQ kind of slop it around. Russell kind of chop. S&P kind of meandering, but a wild for it swings. NASDAQ kind of chopping lower. There's target 2 in the Dow right here. There's a swing level right here around 160. Remember being at 160 before. And it does look like we may want to go down to the 145 level. But they're starting to get some wilder swings here in the Dow too. I'm up a whole whopping $90 today. Could have been a lot better. It should have been. $10:36. We still have about another 30 to 40 minutes. I have to step aside this afternoon and midday, and I've got to help my mother, and then I will try to be back towards the end of the day. Let me see on the calendar if we have any I found out yesterday how the term calendar came about. The Romans used to come by on the first of the month and collect taxes, and the journal that they used to keep track of that was the Calendaria, I believe. And I guess the person who collected it was the Calendra. Maybe, or that was the day, I'm trying to remember that, but the Calendaria. Today is the 10th of October. There's nothing on, so we can leave. We can leave the room up today. No problem. Yeah, it got up to that 61.75 here level, Pablo, and could not go any higher. Those swing levels work. Got another sell signal in the NASDAQ. There's stuff to the left of it below, though. But that hasn't stopped anything from doing anything today. Good old dreaded H forming here in the Dow. Down and bouncing. Potential double bottom, though. The pros from Dover will probably try to step up there. I'm not going to trade anything there. Russell's going lower. Breaking this level here. See if we can get any kind of reaction. The R squeeze doesn't look so great, but that hasn't stopped it from going lower today. Still has a little bit of juice left in it, but not a lot. And we have some congestion over here to the left in the Russell. NASDAQ's updating, Russell's updating, Dow's updating, S&P's updating. Put that back in my cross check. Russell looks lower. 1610-ish, the next level. Somewhere around there. Yeah. Gonna have trouble. There's a lot of trades happened over here to the left. Ultimate target could be as low as 1608 half. That's a target 3 here. 1608 half. As you can see here, the NASDAQ is in chop. Hey, John, do you have a couple of levels that you are going to make it break to before you go long short? Or is you going to have to wait on that? I know you're big on levels and trending and stuff like that, which is cool. Right. It will happen at some point. Now, we're at 1042. Have we had any? We haven't had any massive buying or selling in the 1030 level. We haven't had any big buys that I remember today. We did have a bit of a rally in the Dow from about 1015 or so. That was 145, 80 points or so. Right. Go with the flow, the tide. The Dow's grinding lower. I mean, let's see, what are some of these candles? 170. The candles here in the Dow are anywhere between 10 to 15 ticks with the wicks there. The current candles from 166 down to 150 at 16 ticks. NASDAQ rally mode. Trying to go back up to 269, 270. It hit 269 and pull back. 269 is about where this level was there. Let's see that we get constantly updated. I touched the chart. Looks a little toppy here in the NASDAQ. Does it pull back maybe? We're still getting an update in the Dow and the Russell. Possible double bottom area for the Dow or a breakdown. Approaching the lows of the day in the Dow. Yep. And scalping is also difficult because we're competing with those black boxes and they're a lot faster than we are. Here's where they do or die with the double bottom on the Dow. Okay, 10:45. Are we ready for a rally mode now? Amazing, John. Not worth the emotional angst, huh? Time and effort. Yep, I hear you. So now you kind of backed off and try to do more of a trendy type of thing, which is cool. Here goes the NASDAQ above 75 in a second. There we go. Back up to S2. Look at the S&P over 58, guys. It'll be above a swing point. You may want to make it big, make it to 58 half. Make sure it proves itself. NASDAQ got up close to S2 and is backing off. They're going to sell the rallies. They'll keep selling the rallies until it doesn't work. The DOJ's given conditional approval to CVS merger with Aetna. So it's potentially changing how consumers access health care. It's, I think, the first merger of drug provider at retail level and a healthcare system. Watch the Russell here. Third time down to 1608. Dow sell signal down near the lows, down near support, down near double or triple bottom. It may still work. There's target 1 in the Dow. Dow short, that is. Target 2's at 135, pretty close. Target 3's at 125. There's target 2. There's target 3. And more. And we are updating in the NASDAQ as it goes lower. S&P going lower, guys. The 58 didn't work. We will get a rally at some point today. Do not know when. We don't necessarily have to wait for it, but there we go. Is this our rally time now? Oh, there's your 58, the quarter. Look, watch 58 half of the S&P. There it is. Should be long if you're looking for a long in the S&P. Or maybe make it go another penny higher or so, but I think it looks good there. If you're an S&P kind of guy. And the Russell over 1611.5. We'll go to 1613. Dow's really faltering a bit here. Candle hasn't finished though. NASDAQ, where the heck is it going? Back up towards S2 again. That's 72.75. It's been up here 3 times now. Excuse me. NASDAQ's updating. Russell's updating. Dow and S&P. What's the S&P move? Excuse me. Frog in my throat. Rally in the Russell maybe up to 13, but it's got to get over S2. I'm looking at the Dow here, and the momentums are not really exciting me. At least the NASDAQ is gyrating enough to show a little bit of interest. Russell's okay, and the S&P is only just okay. Russell couldn't get over S2. Another short signal in the Dow, but it's in chop. $59 in the Dow, I mean S&P. Gonna have trouble going higher. Yep, gonna be a long day for everyone. I gotta go help my mother. She is having all kinds of trouble with her phone and her iPad. She's locked out. Dow's, is it going to go back down to the lows of the day? 125-ish? Right now it shows in chop. No trend. 1054, we haven't had our rally yet. Well, we hit 135. We're halfway there in the Dow. We hit 131 in the Dow. We got 5 more to go. Target 2, or is that target 3? Target 2 short in that Dow is at 122. We hit 125. Man. We got a belated short in the ES. Back down to 52 again. Will it break through this time? Dow short continues down to 120. Hit target 2. There's the bounce in the Dow. Right around the swing level. How much conviction do they have? We're looking for 110's target 3. Oh, I didn't even look to see what crude oil's doing. Crude had a couple of trades, but nothing to write home about. Well, it hit target 3. Amazing. Coming up on 11 o'clock. Still no real rally. A little bit of a rally in the Dow. But nothing great. Nothing tradable. Okay, we got a... is that a long signal or a short signal? Well, it does show as a long signal in the S&P above 55 quarter. Not sure what I think about that. S&P and the Dow look like they're kind of grinding lower. It looks like the NASDAQ and Russell are basically in chop. Short signal in the Russell there. A little late though. $11.01. What's the Dow over 140? Not sure how much it's going to have in it. It's a reversion to the mean type of thing. I'd be looking at something over 72.60 for the NASDAQ. I was a little behind there. Sorry. There we go on the NASDAQ. No follow through. Yeah, there it is.
Order pending.
Nope.
Order canceled.
See, I waited for the zigzag and a breakout, and it didn't happen.
Order filled. Stop filled.
Okay.
Order pending. Order canceled.
Wow. Just can't believe how weak we are. Wow. NASDAQ took off to the downside. Sell, sell, sell. Well, everybody's been thinking about trying to go long with these puppies, and we just can't get anything going to the upside. There's more selling, selling, selling. Every rally is sold. Going lower in the NASDAQ. Updating, Russell updating, Dow updating, S&P updating. Okay. What did I say the NASDAQ number was? $7,050. We're down 380 in the Dow. We're approaching at 26,050. Wow. Definitely in bounce territory for the T2122. We just have to wait for it to bounce. $70.68. Okay. Long ways down. $70.50 is about where the rising 200 is. $25 points away from the Dow target daily of 26,050. Down only 15. Now only 10. Absolutely amazing. All right, a little bit of a NASDAQ rally. And the operative word is little bit.
Order pending. Order filled.
Long the NASDAQ. Do 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 do. Trying to give it a little bit of room here. It's difficult. Having trouble with this 36 level, 35 level, I guess. Sorry. It's going to stop me out. Whoa. Didn't that time. Now we got to get over 36, 37. I'm following the CPT stop, which is a little tight.
Stop
Yep.
filled.
But it worked. Kept me safe. That was worth a shot. $11.15. And all rallies to be sold.
Order filled.
I guarantee it'll rally now. Stop filled. Well, maybe not. Yeah. Having trouble here. Right here at 72.20. Gots to get below 18. Yeah, 72.20, there's 19. Well, trend is down, but the momentums are not there yet. Get a consolidation here. Got to get below 18 quickly because
Stop filled.
okay, I fussing around with this NASDAQ. That's really stupid.
Order pending.
Yeah. Right on both counts.
Order
there,
canceled.
RJ. Really.
Order filled.
Oh. Short two. Didn't know that I was going to be short two. Come on down there. 050, please. Yeah.
Order filled.
Right. The problem with that is that the stops get to be horrific. Just absolutely gigantically large. But maybe that proves he shouldn't be in there. Steve?
Order filled.
Can I get down to 7,200? 7205 is a big number.
Order filled.
Okay. Wow. Was playing around with there. The Dow gave a short signal. I think I've got a problem with my NASDAQ inputs. The Dow signals have been pretty accurate. Have I been following them? Heck no.